Zurück bei The Council. Oh, ist das laut. Spiele weiter. Wie der Titel schon verrät. Ich bin gespannt, was uns erwartet. Was sie vielleicht noch alles herausfinden werden. So. Genau, ich kann ein Manuskript auswählen. Ein Punkt in Politik. So. Was ist meine Aufgabe? Genau, wir hatten das Dinner. Wir genießen nur mal kurz die Aussicht. Das ist schon beeindruckend. Gibt es sonst irgendetwas, was uns auffällt? Wir haben den aufstrebenden französischen Leutnant der Revolutionsarmee kennengelernt, Napoleon Bonaparte. Wir haben einen Scharfrichter aus Paris kennengelernt. Hier ist der Kardinal, der von enttäuscht ist.
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes, I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet
Stimmt, Lord Mortimer vertröstet mich die ganze
It
Zeit.
is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis, but continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
Na, da bin ich
That's
gespannt.
all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Well, go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery
auch
here?
schon gedacht.
Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Der ist scheinbar gar nicht mehr so sehr sauer auf mich. Kann ich hier noch irgendwo was abgreifen?
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Nee. Kann ich mich da jetzt nur raufsetzen oder kann ich hier auch irgendwas machen?
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Das ist hier sehr Odysseus-lastig. Welcher Raum ist das? Ne, ich gehe in die Bibliothek. Ich werde in die Bibliothek gehen. Da werde ich hundertprozentig meinem Instinkt folgen und nicht wieder rumexperimentieren. Das ging schon bei der Botschaft schief.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Okay. Das muss ich mir merken. Ich glaube, Heimlichkeit muss ich tatsächlich mal skillen. Aber irgendwann muss ich auch, glaube ich, mal in die Spezialisierung gehen. Denn irgendwie kann ich langsam alles, aber auch nicht so richtig. Aber wie gesagt, Heimlichkeit, ich hatte jetzt schon öfter, dass ich nicht Schlösser knacken konnte. Ja, das ist ja alles nur Heimlichkeit 1, ne? Also. Was war das jetzt? Mortimers Einladung. Schlüssel mit okkulten Erdsymbol. Warte mal, das könnte doch.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Nee, schade. Das wäre jetzt auch zu einfach gewesen. Hopp. Oh, das ist aber auch eine kleine Bibliothek. Ach. Na gut, auf so einer einsamen Insel kam Heilige Mutter Gottes. Kann man sich aber auch sicher nicht langweilen.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
So.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Ach ja.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Den Ort, den deine Mutter beschrieben hat, habe ich. Finde die Medusa.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical.
So. Kann ich jetzt hier irgendwas entdecken?
Ah, François, the Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. A fragment of amber. The Fall of Phaeton, another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning by his father Apollo for borrowing his chariot and losing control of it. Amber. A meeting between Louis XIV's a drachma.
Das letzte Abend.
Carmelite water. Golden elixir.
Ah, dann kann ich aber die dann Wache bestehlen. Oh, warte mal, hier war doch. Ich hatte gehofft, ich entdecke einen Geheimgang. Da ist Medusa. Da hat's irgendwo geklackt.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it.
Ich gehe einfach
All the statues
zusammen
form a
eine
single
Szene
scene together.
darstellen.
The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Löse das Medusa-Rätsel. So, Medusa. Kann ich sie bewegen? Nein. An die Nachricht meiner Mutter denken kann ich nicht, weil ich sie versaut habe, ich Idiot. Zu dem Helden mit dem Schild. So. Schloss knacken kann ich nicht. Ans Rätsel denken kann ich nicht. Bitte lass ich jetzt.
Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures.
Ja, ja.
Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. There's an extra line in the Latin translation. The night light was reflected in the shield and
Wurde vom
blinded
Schild
the monster.
reflektiert und blendete das
So the hero
Monster.
with the sword seized the
Ha,
opportunity
dachte ich
and
mir.
cut off its head.
Nee, dachte ich mir nicht. So.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon, the Medusa.
3 Punkte Weisheit natürlich so. Sie guckt zum Schildmann. Der guckt zu Medusa. So.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the
Da habe
Medusa.
ich doch.
Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Ah, vielleicht muss ich.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague. If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Ich will jetzt mal kurz.
Let's think. To To vanquish the beast,
Müssen die Städte und Erde
statues
beschützen.
have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder?
Ja, das ist ja
Why
Quatsch.
not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the
Ja, ich
Medusa.
weiß ja, wofür. Oh, ich
This
dachte jetzt,
shield
dass er
can
was
both
sagt.
protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning this shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy.
Das heißt, ich muss. Ah, ich dachte, ich muss hier auf.
A painting with no name.
So. Zur Medusa, das ist richtig. Da passiert sicherlich nichts.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Muss ich sie vielleicht.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
So, vielleicht will ich den mit dem Schwert, genau. Oh, okay. Oh.
For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine, and if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah,
Your dreams. At your service, madam.
Hä, wie jetzt? Ach, oh nee. Was ist jetzt passiert?
A golden fleece.
Das
It's
goldene.
freezing. Hurry up.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
Oh, okay.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind. Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Passion before fashion. Ich vermute,
Guess what I
dass
found?
der
The Holy Grail.
Older than
Französer
that.
ist.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's
So viel hast du nicht
laurel wreath.
verpasst, aber du kannst später gucken. Warum Lorbeeren als Symbol? Warte mal, glaubt er seit Caesar? Nee. Ich werde nicht dumm aussehen. Nee, so viel hast du nicht verpasst. Ich habe ein Rätsel gelöst. Und ich wollte dir noch schreiben. Aber ich dachte, du guckst es
Written
lieber
by
in Ruhe an.
Mortimer himself.
Das Arthur-Schwert.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
This weapon is typically French, quite old.
Ich hätte jetzt auch gesagt, dass das Schwert von Johanna von Orleans ist.
If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom. It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know
Bei
where
wem?
that got her.
Bei mir nicht.
When you finished playing, maybe you can help me
Also
search
bei der
the
Aufnahme
place.
nicht. Also bei Zeichnis, also verschwindet mal wieder. Ne, der Chat wird aber nicht bei dem Video angezeigt. Den kannst du nur gerade lesen, weil es ein Livestream ist.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth.
Oder
without
er ist
ever
tatsächlich
succeeding.
unsterblich.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, But do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
Na denn,
I don't
musst du
know.
aufpassen.
She
Oder du lässt
was
ihn
obsessed
spielen
with
und
Mortimer,
guckst es dir später
and I
an.
must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she
Das wird
wanted
nicht
to
hören.
protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
So.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Konfrontation.
Mortimer's letter, my mother's message in the book, the Golden Order. What more do you need as proof of my goodwill?
I freely admit that my wary side does get the better of me sometimes.
Wow.
Wary? Yeah, like a wild animal.
Don't exaggerate.
But that's what I like about you.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's
Ich
it?
bin recht
I was
verlässlich.
expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Kann ich jetzt... wie war denn das? Notizen. Wo ist Emily? Emily. Bin ich blöd? Da. Schwäche, Psychologie.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes,
Sie ist
you
natürlich eine
are a
starke
strong
Frau,
woman, of
ohne
course.
Zweifel, aber
But
ich sehe
what
eine
I see is a
sensible junge
sensitive young
Frau,
lady who
der es an
lacks
Selbstvertrauen
self-confidence.
fehlt.
Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say. I
Wow.
might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
So, jetzt schwach war sehr Psychologie gegenüber und Logik gegenüber war so.
Yes, it's perfectly clear. You're already working with someone.
Ah, well spotted, Louis.
Oh
I
yeah.
already have a work partner. I know
vielleicht
my
lügt sie mich auch
weaknesses.
an.
I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself
I've
lucky I've
already
even given
said
you this
too
much.
much.
It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh.
Zwillingsschwester.
Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one,
Das ist krass.
then
Das
for
ist
the
echt,
other.
das
We
ist
dress the
echt
same,
heftig.
wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there
Das
was a
ist
problem?
natürlich eine krasse Art.
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
Ja, keine Spur. Das
None of
stimmt.
this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself. Or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Ja, hat der Kardinal auch von mir gedacht.
It's time to leave.
So, ich habe neue Eigenschaften freigeschalten. Mal schauen, was es mir bringt. Aber ich denke, ich werde auch gleich nach dem Kapitel ausmachen, um nicht so viel Spannung vorwegzunehmen. Ja, den Spannungsbogen aufrechtzuerhalten.
What do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit it.
Und als es langsam echt spät ist und ich schon wieder eine halbe Stunde zocke. Sowas habe ich bekommen. Du kannst ein zusätzliches Manuskript auswählen. Du hast Emily Hillsborough dazu gebracht, ihr Geheimnis zu erzählen. Ich wandle auf den Sprung meiner Mutter.
Same here.
Bekomme ich jetzt hier einen Schlafzimmerschlüssel?
Oh, she's been drinking
Krass
too much
tätowiert.
again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Wow, okay.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Bin ich jetzt der Lustknabe? Nein. Ich werde
Sorry,
natürlich
Emily, but
folgen.
I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you.
Oder was
Come
hättest
on,
du gemacht?
follow
Wärst du
me.
Emily gefolgt oder Elisabeth?
Well, Elizabeth, what was so urgent? For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Edler Ritter? Warte mal, das muss ich kurz lesen. Da steht 5 Begegnungen im selben Spiel. Was sind denn Begegnungen? Ach so, die Dinge.
No, she was far away.
Was?
I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I
Ich werde
saw
jetzt mal
her, I was
ausmachen, weil ich
overcome
irgendwas
by
übersehen habe.
spasms.
Das ärgert mich.
She's here.